Well, I'll try to do this today. The ducks are a little bit, well, noisy here in the background. We'll try it anyway. Maybe you enjoy that duck sound in the background. I hope you do. I was thinking this morning about church camp. Sometimes random thoughts come to your head during a day, and it was actually one of those. And I was remembering going to church camp as a kid. What a great experience that was, honestly. Getting a chance to spend a week or two with some fantastic people and some friendships that I still have to this day. And that was a long time ago. But there's one thing about church camp that used to really bother me. And that was that people got saved every year. There was always one night, and it was close to the end of the week, where, mysteriously the power would go off. So it was a little dark in there, and they just happened to have candles. And the message was about sin, always. And all the sin that you've committed. And one day when you get to heaven, or you're trying to get to heaven, God's going to play this movie, and you're going to have to watch all of your sin, and you're going to have to be accountable for it. And this is a good time to repent, and the altars are open. And then they sang this song called Just As I Am that has like 1,500 verses. And over and over and over as people started singing the song, and then they'd pause the song and say, there's still time. You can still come to the altar. You can still repent. You can still get saved. And such an emotional appeal. The lights are dark. It's dark. The lights are down. The candles, the music in the background, the emotion. And people just went up year after year. I was one of them. I knew I was saved, but it just felt like, okay, the emotion is there, and I felt like I needed to do something, and I needed to respond. And then one day I realized that this was really not true. That there isn't a movie. That I'm not condemned. That Jesus Christ died for my sin, past, present, and future. And he says that when I'm forgiven, it is remembered no more. It's buried as far as the east is from the west. And that God forgets my sin. He forgives and he forgets. In fact, the word there means he forgets that he forgets. It's erased. And so, where is this movie coming from that I'm supposed to watch about my life? There isn't one, if you're saved. There isn't one. You have been forgiven. And when you get to heaven, it's simply, come on in, good and faithful servant. Why? Because of what you've done on earth? Because you sinned less than other people? Because you tried even harder? No. Because that's the reason that Jesus died on the cross. He knew you wouldn't be able to do it. That's why he died. And he says, even though you were powerless in your sin, even though you couldn't do it, I did. I died for your sin. I covered it with my blood, and you're saved. Come on in. Isn't that great? But that's where we stand, honestly. That's where we stand. So if you're a Christian today, there's no movie. That's good news. And I still have good memories of summer camp, but there's a few things that really could have been corrected. God bless you. Have a great day.